What is up guys, Nico here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and for today I'm going to talk about the Weeylite K21. Alright, first things first, I would like to say that this is not a sponsored video, and no, Weeylite or Viltrox did not even send these lights to me. I bought these lights with my own money, so this will be a totally honest review, if you could call this a review. Just want to talk about these lights since I purchased them. With that out of the way, let me first start with the features of the Weeylite K21. Now the Weeylite K21 has different modes, starting with the CCT, which has a Kelvin range of 2500 Kelvin to 8500 Kelvin. Now you can also adjust the brightness of this light, so from 0% to 100%, and there is this setting labeled RG, which I'm assuming is some sort of a tint of red and green, because when you put it to positive 10, it's greenish in tint, and when you put it to negative 10, it has a reddish tint. Now moving on to the next is the HSL, which is the one that I am using most often. Again, you got a brightness setting, and then you've got this degree setting, which is I think the color wheel of all the colors. When you adjust this, you change the colors with just one number setting. And of course, you've got the saturation setting of the light. Now after the HSL, you've got the RGB settings, wherein you dial individually the amount of red, the amount of green, the amount of blue that you want to achieve a specific color. Now for me, this is not very beginner friendly, so I use the HSL more than this RGB mode. Now the next mode is more for, filmmakers or those who want to shoot short films, because these are actually the scene mode, wherein you've got scenes like lightning to mimic some lightning effects. You also have a bonfire, you've got flash from a camera, you've got a broken light bulb. I actually don't know what this is. You've got an emergency SOS warning light. You've got candlelight. You've got a bonfire effect. You've got a rotating CCT. So this is like the light just going from 2500 Kelvin to the 8500 Kelvin. You've got a TV effect. It's like you've got a TV set in front of you. You've got fireworks. If you want to have a scene wherein you're like watching fireworks, then this is great for that. You've also got police car effects, ambulance, and a fire truck effect. And you've got again a rotating RGB color scene. You've got party effects. Yeah, I'm in the club. You've got all the colors just blinking: red, green, blue, cyan, magenta, yellow, and that's it. So those are the different modes that the Weeylite K21 has. Now there are so many uses of an RGB tube light. The most common I can think of is, if you want to spice up your music videos with all these tube lights in the background. And some as simple as how I'm using it right now, with just like an accent for my set. Or if you want to actually light up your background, you could put this, face it on the other side, and maybe use another one to have these orange and teal backgrounds that you normally see. So those are just some of the ways you can use an RGB light. Now one more thing that I like about the Weeylite K21 is that you can control it from an app. Hold on, let me get my phone. So the app that you will use to control the Weeylite K21 is the Weeylite Pro app. Now, once you have the app downloaded, the first thing that you will do is to set your lights to the proper channels. So for me, I set both lights to channel 1, and I set one light to channel 1A, and I set the other to channel 1B. So I believe this light is in channel 1B. So when I go to the app and choose channel 1B and go to HSL, then there you go. You see it changed because in my app it is set to this color. So if I want to change this, I just change it using the color wheel. And this other light here is in channel 1A. So when I go to the app to channel 1A and switch it on, there you go. So you could actually control each light independently. You just go to the channel of that light. So if I want to turn this off, I go to channel 1B, turn that off. This light still stays on. So I could just turn that back on, go to channel 1A and turn this off. Now, if I want to change the mode of this light, again, just go to the correct channel. Let's say I want to go to CCT and pick CCT, and it's now on CCT mode. I could change settings here. I could change the Kelvin setting to warm or on the cooler side, and it's that easy to use. And as I've said, you could control them independently, but if I want to turn all of the lights that I have connected to the app off at the same time, I could just turn off. There's like a master power switch here. Just do that, press that, everything turns off. So this is a really, really good feature for these RGB tube lights. Now, one more feature of the Weeylite K21 that I love so much is that these ends are magnetic. So you could actually attach this light to any surface that a magnet can attach to. So this opens a lot of possibilities wherein you don't have a light stand to mount your light, but you could find some steel, a bar or anything like that wherein you can attach this thing. That is so convenient when you are in different types of shoots. Now, one of the most common questions I get from my friends and from subscribers here in the channel whenever I review a light is that, can this be my main light or my key light when I am shooting my videos? Now, the only way to find out is for me to test it. So I'm going to test just one light and assume that, you know, someone who is interested in knowing if this could actually be your main light will just buy one of these lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my Godox SL60, mount this on a stand, and use it as my main light. Hold on. All right, so here I am with the Weeylite K21 as my key light. It's set up here on my left. And I think when it comes to just lighting me, I think that's enough. But the problem here is the diffusion. As you can see, it's casting a very, very hard shadow in the background. So unless you have another light that can, you know, wash this out, I don't recommend using a tube light as your main key light unless you are going to put some sort of diffusion in this light. But right now it's just too harsh for me. I can't even look in this direction because the light is just so harsh without any kind of diffusion. All right, so I'm back with my Godox SL60. As you can see, very, very huge difference in the quality of light going to me and my whole set. And yeah, so I think for key lights, not the best option, but again, for accents, for scenes, then definitely this is a very, very, you know, capable light. Now, I could not compare it to, you know, the Nanlite Pavo tube or the Godox TL30 because I've never used those, but I think this compares very well to those two brands when it comes to tube lights. Now for me, the main reason that I will recommend the Weeylite K21 is its price. This light is very bang for your buck because this costs only 2,000 pesos. So I bought two of these and the price is lower than if I buy one Nanlite Pavo Tube 6C. Now if you're in the Philippines and you're interested in purchasing the K21, I purchased mine at JG Superstore in Lazada. Again, 2,000 pesos for one tube light, 4,000 pesos for two. I think that is a very, very bang for your buck type of purchase of these types of lights. So that's it for this video. Just a quick rundown of the Weeylite K21. Tell me in the comment section if you are interested in getting these lights from Weeylite, or are you still going to purchase from the more established brands like Nanlite and Godox? Again, I'd love to hear what you think. And if you are still here, I'd like to thank you for supporting the channel. If you like this video and it helped you in any way, I'd highly appreciate it if you hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already and like videos like this, consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you'll get notified whenever I have new videos. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.